Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we are back on the range today. This morning we are going to do a little more experimental 350 Legend testing. I've got the last 4 loads I could make with the 200 grain round nose, and I have 6 loads with the 200 grain FTX. So I'm going to have me a cup of coffee here, at least some of my coffee. Y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. That was 12 o'clock and high. Holy smokes. 2,800 feet per second. Okay, so as I hit myself in the face with the camera, we have the chronograph set up. Again, I don't have any screens on because, well, we are in the shadow. We got these baffles up here that block in the sun, so we're not to run the screens. We shouldn't need them. Have my readout, have my rifle, I have our loads. We've got 21.5 grains of a little gun loaded up, ready to go. Second magazine, I've got the 22 grains of low gun, and we'll shoot the 4 round nose over the chronograph and 4 group. Then I'll do a quick test fire with the FTX to make sure the gun doesn't violently disassociate, and then we'll do the same thing, put some rounds over the chronograph and on target. So we'll get right back with you. Give me a few seconds to get things set up and we'll get to shooting. Chronograph camera is running. Glasses on. Ears in. And since I am on the range, again, all by my lonesome, I am going to put my electronic ears on just so I can hear if anybody's coming onto the range. So first off here, we will be shooting the 200 grain round nose 35 Remington bullet with 21.5 grains of little gun for the charge. And this will be the top left target. Top left target. Wow. It is a warm morning this morning, and that is showing 2,500 feet per second. Let's see what happens. Not shooting as good as the 21 grains did. Yeah, that first group there, first shot was at 4 o'clock just off the dot, or the target. Second shot was at 12 o'clock just off the target, and that last shot looks like it was about 10 o'clock on the edge of the target. And our speeds, we had a 25.33 for a low, 25.43 for a high, 25.39 for an average. funny. Had a really good extreme spread and a really good standard deviation, but it did not shoot near as good as that other load. So let's see what 22 grains does. You know, and this morning we are, let's see what the temperature is real quick. It's considerably warmer than it was last time we were out. I'm showing it's 78 degrees right now. So yes, this little gun is definitely temperature sensitive. Okay, so this will be 22 grains of little gun, 200 grain round nose, and we're going to be the top right target. Again, it looks like it's 4 o'clock off the target. That one was like 1 o'clock in the target. And that one was 12 o'clock off the target. And 22 grains gave us 25.46 for a low, 25.95 for a high, 25.71 for an average. We load up first mag with 22.5. Second mag is loaded up with 23. My brass is going to just about 4 o'clock. Okay, this will be 22.5 grains of little gun, pushing a 200 grain round nose 35 Remington bullet. This will be bottom left. That was 12 o'clock and high. Holy smokes. 2,800 feet per second. And a interesting feed. Okay, it looks like we are done testing. I will be breaking the rest of the round nose down, and let me close out and we will explain what is going on here. Okay, so we are back at the gun. And what we have here looks like a 9mm case, or maybe a 380 short or something. Well, we suffered a case separation on that last shot there. So I need to try to get the rest of the case out of the chamber. If I can, I'll try test firing the FTX bullets. If I can't, we're done for the day. So let me mess with the gun for a minute and I'll be right back. Well, what I'll do, I can't see anything in there. I'll have to wait till I get home, take a look in there with my borescope, see if there's any way I can grab onto the remnants of the case and get it pulled out of the chamber. Until I do, we're dead in the water. And just to show you how much is left in there, this is where it tore, and that's how much is left in the chamber. I have an idea, and maybe by the time I get home, the gun will be cooled down enough that the brass will have relaxed, and I'll be able to catch it and pull it out. But I am not in a position to do that here and now. So I am not in a position to work on the gun here and now other than break it down. So we know we've got probably 1.25 inches of case left in the chamber. So we'll have to go home, get that pulled out, break down the remaining round nose, because clearly we're at the point that they are over pressure. This low gun, while it gave us really good results at 21 grains, shooting the 200 grain round nose, low gun's very temperature sensitive. On the cold morning, 21 grains was barely making 1,500 feet per second. On a warm morning, here 78 degrees, when we cracked that first shot, 21.5 grains was giving us 2,800 feet per second. It's a bit of a jump, big time. 21 grains would be the limit. And we would just understand and have to know that when the temperature's cool, it's going to be running a little bit slower. When the temperature's hot, it's going to be smoking. So there you have it. Don't exceed 22, what were we at? 21.5, 22. Don't exceed 22, because at 22.5, cases start coming apart. So I'll bring y'all back after I get home and we can pop the borescope in there and take a look. So temporarily, we're going to kick back, relax, drink some coffee. I'll go home and we'll take a look and pick up where we left off. So y'all stand by. Oh, and hey, I completely forgot. While we're at it, before I start putting my stuff away to go home and try to pull that piece of brass out, remind y'all, Halfmilesniper shirts. Link below in the description. This one is in the dark green. Nice color. Got the dark green and got the blue, an array of colors. So just follow the link. Grab one if you want. I got them set really, really cheap, not set to make any profit. I hope y'all enjoy them. We'll bring you back in a little bit as soon as we get back home. Okay. So there's the end of the case. That is all brass case, and there is the case mouth. Now we need to work on trying to get that out of there. Okay, y'all, I am home, and I just did took some borescope video of the chamber, so you should have already seen that. And we did suffer a case separation. I did get the other piece out, and 22.5 grains of little gun is definitely too much. Looking close, and maybe it shows better on the other piece. Yeah, I guess it's not going to really show, but you can see where the case gave out right here. You can almost see a little bevel to it right there, where it swelled out. And while the brass was still expanded from firing, the action of extraction ripped the back half of the case off the rest of the case. It was actually very easy to get out. I just took a 9mm bore brush, came in from the chamber end, and poked it in, extracted the remnants of the case. So I just need to clean the gun, and we should be good to go. So we learned a little something today. Hope everybody did. I know I did. And I think this brass was off on the edge of the picture a little bit ago, but might as well talk about it real fast. I did get some brand new Starline 350 Legend brass. Oh, that's so pretty. And it seems to be a little bit thicker than the Hornady brass, so maybe it'll last a little bit longer. I was doing some thinking on the way home. We loaded, this was a factory load. We fired it. We reloaded it once with a 9mm bullet. We reloaded it a second time with the 200 grain round nose. We did a charge test. Then we reloaded a third time. So this came apart on the third reload. For a straight wall case, that shouldn't have happened. That takes us back to charge was too much for that case. So yeah, we definitely don't want to exceed 22 grains of little gun, especially at like almost 78 degrees.
Send it.
Hit.